The dog business has been doing really well, but we needed a break, so we decided to close down for 14 whole days and take a trip to Taiwan. I'm so excited to take you guys along with me and my husband and a friend to Taiwan. Checking in was super easy. We flew StarLux for the first time, and I'll link some info on the history of StarLux below. But basically, the owner of StarLux is the son of the man who owns Eva Air. We are so grateful and thankful that we were able to take this trip. We actually were able to buy our tickets using points, and our friend had some points, but still had to pay for a flight out of pocket. It was about $900 round trip. We were so tired but excited to head to our gate. We didn't even notice the woman walking in the wrong direction. It wasn't a huge deal carrying this around, but at that moment I did remember thinking, I regret not having a bag with wheels on them.
So this is the last call, and I didn't realize there's no one behind me. We're the last people in line.
Prior to this trip, we tried to do so much research on StarLux for their economy seat because seats actually had more legroom than I thought. After stowing away our bags and belongings, my friends and I settled in and looked through our goodies because who doesn't like free stuff?
A toiletry bag, slippers, a blanket, and a pillow. Let's see what's inside. Earplugs for people who snore like this guy. Gonna need this. A toothbrush with toothpaste. A pair of socks. This is kind of nice. And an eye mask.
Cleaning the seating area is a must because who knows when the last time they disinfected this. I was actually very impressed by the toiletry bag. And then I checked out the tech equipment. They even have charging ports down there. I didn't end up using them, so I don't know how fast they charge, but I was impressed by how great their touchscreen TV was, which makes sense since their planes are still fairly new and up to date. After playing some games, I went to use the restroom before the food carts came, and I saw these seats and I was really tempted to sit in them. Before you arrive, make sure you choose your meals on the StarLux app, otherwise you get what they have left over. However, if you sit near the front, it should be fine. You can get the pick of your choice. The food's actually really good on StarLux.
It's a little dry. It's okay.
The chefs for StarLux were actually Michelin-star chefs, and while the flavors were amazing, the chicken was on the drier side. I mean, what can you do when you have to mass-produce chicken and stick them in a warmer? Remember to stay hydrated. The lights were still on at this point, but I knew I needed to get some rest. I wanted to make sure I slept well before waking up to my next meal and landing at 5:30 in the morning. I usually sleep well on planes, and I can sleep in any position. I felt really rested. After my second meal, which was a delicious porridge, I got ready for the day, and I tried to look more awake with makeup.
We're here at immigration waiting for a turn at the non-citizen line because we're not citizens.
I don't know why, but going through immigration always makes me so nervous. There is a game you can play in Taiwan right now to win 5,000 NT. This is to encourage tourism and stimulate the economy, but trust me, I don't think they need help in that area, but it was such a nice gift for tourists. None of us won, but people before and after us did. $5,000 is about $158 USD, and trust me, you can do a lot with that money. After exiting the arrival hall, we made our way to public transit. You can either get a taxi into the city, which is about 30 USD, or take a train for about $5. If you don't have an Easy card, you can buy a one-way token. We finally made it to Taipei, and I did have an Easy card for my previous trips, but I need to top it off before I can exit the station. We also stopped by 7-Eleven for my friend because she did not have an Easy card, and I love the 7-Elevens here because most of them are themed and have everything you need. You can buy Easy cards here, pick up train tickets, pretty much anything you need. It really is a convenience store.
This egg salad sandwich is only $45. And Asian bread just tastes different. My friend got this tuna black sesame sandwich, also for $45. $1.50. Super cheap.
Next stop for us is to drop off our luggage at the luggage storage center near the Taipei main station because our Airbnb was not ready for us yet and we didn't want to lug around 7 things. This is our favorite sushi restaurant, especially for the price. The place is set inside a fish market and it's standing room only, so come early in the morning, otherwise you can get really crowded and there's no seats to wait around anyway.
I can't wait to eat this.
I love a good scallop, sweet shrimp, and uni. As I was watching back my clips, I could practically taste the texture and flavor on my tongue. Everything you saw in the video was only 2,519 NTD, which equates to about $79 to $80. It's not a budget meal by any means because the food was pricier than what people think of Taiwan as, but the food you're paying for is so fresh and delicious, I really think it's worth it. It's time to get our luggage again, so we took a taxi to our luggage storage center because it was raining. For 7 pieces of luggage, they charged us $11. We left it there for only a few hours, but the rate that you're paying usually covers the entire day. After checking in our stuff into the Airbnb, we didn't want to take a nap so we can beat this jet lag. We had a whole day ahead of us planned, including going to the gym for my husband, and he was paying $6 a day for the entry fee, and I had a lymphatic massage and eyelash appointment already planned for the day. Getting my lashes done right now in Taiwan. My first time doing it here. I just finished. And my eyes are so dry from the contacts, but I love it. They're so cute. This is so cute. I got my own new Easy card. I used to have just an ordinary one, but I got a new one from 7-Eleven. Unfortunately, Taipei was still raining the day we landed, and I needed to keep my lashes out of the water for at least 6 hours. So we headed over to a popular beef noodle soup place, and it really hit the spot. My friend and my husband got the dry noodles, but I had to get what they're known for, which is a beef noodle soup. Ximending is known as the Times Square of Taiwan, and it really does feel like it, especially at night. The food and clothing stalls here are endless, and I got to eat 2 of my favorite street foods here, amongst other things, but they were just mid.
This is a cheese with condensed milk, and it's only $50. $50 for a sweet and savory sausage with garlic inside. Oh, it's hot. $50! $50! This is $200, and we thought this was ice cream on top, but it's not. It's like almost like cane case, but it's like matcha. They squeeze it out like this. I don't love it. You gotta eat it with ice cream. With ice cream? Oh, much better. Yeah. It's much better with ice cream.
That's so funny.
It's stinky, but it stinks so good. How much? 80. It was 80. $80. It smells stinky, but this is actually not that stinky. I'm kind of disappointed, but I love it nonetheless.
Thanks for sticking around to watch my first Taiwan vlog, and I hope you stick around for number 2. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.